I don't know how many people I was expecting, but when I got to the venue and saw that line, I knew we were gonna be waiting a while. Aaron and I did a little kick check while waiting, and we both had front of the line passes. So what you're seeing is front of the line pass and VIP merged together in one line. General admission is a whole different line on the opposite side. We finally got in right at 1, so we spent an hour and a half in line just about. We both went straight to the Patches and Pins booth. They had the biggest booth on this level. The pins were dope, lots of cool designs, and it was a good mix of regular pins and some more of the Halloween style pins. Yeah, that's the The other booths that were also on this level, they were a lot smaller, but they also had their own mixture of stickers, pins, and patches. There were also some other things worked in here and there. I saw Pokemon cards, I saw sneakers, logo hoodies, snapback hats, different things from the respective brands. Upstairs was packed out wall to wall. You really couldn't move around. Everybody is butts to nuts. It was very, very crowded. First thing I checked out was this thrift tea section. It had a pretty dope selection to only be 2 small racks. We did eventually find a table that had some hats, and immediately I noticed there was a Yodi design on the table. So I was like, bet, we finally found the hats, and whoever table this is, they have good taste. They didn't really have my size, but they did have a few that were Aaron's size. So he's looking through the table, looking at this hat, looking at that hat, and I'm talking to the dude at the kind of end of the table about the hat that he has on. So we're just conversating a little bit. He's talking about T-Mark, he's talking a little bit about Hat Club, and then I realized that I'm talking to the man himself. This is Yodi. One piece of advice that you would give somebody starting their collection.
Keep going. Just keep going. Because even with myself, I keep doing a lot of different things, and I want to who's the next designer to keep going. So if you keep doing it, just keep doing the next level with you.
If you're not familiar with Yodi, he has designed with multiple stores, multiple people. He's responsible for a number of my personal favorite hats. Like if we're talking about it's 2019 and I'm just starting to get that feeling back about fitted hats, Pink Bottom Just, Yodi, Preem, Blueprints, they were cooking at the time. So that was a very cool moment for me. Aaron found some cool embroidered hoodies after that, and we found another hat table. But that was about it, and we ended up leaving at 2. So we only spent an hour at the actual expo. Was it worth your $12?
Was it worth my $12? I mean, I got a hat and I got a pin, so I guess it was worth it, right?
Let's see the pin one time.
Right here.
All right, let's see the hat.
Got the hat right here. Got the pearlescent metallic.
Oh yeah, you know.
Sneaky two-tone. Red button. The Madman 2. Green brim, you know, white guts. Nothing wrong with this, but yeah, I mean, thought there was gonna be more hats.
Yeah, there was 2 tables of hats.
Yep, like altogether probably like 70 shirts. That's literally in the whole place.
If that. If you're near First Ave, you have to go to S-Mac. Best mac and cheese in the city, hands down. Get the Cajun with or without breadcrumbs. That's your choice, but it's delicious. If you don't like pork on your fork, the Mediterranean is my second favorite. I haven't been to L Train Vintage in years. They definitely upped the prices. The tee selection was not bad at all, but $40 to $60 for most tees is kind of crazy. We checked out some other thrift spots, Buffalo Exchange, Rewind. They were both pretty mid. Final thoughts on the expo. I would love to see them get a bigger space. We did talk to a couple guys there who said that they had a bigger space previously. So if it's possible for them to go back to that bigger space, I'd love that for them. I think it would allow for a couple of the booths that were a little cramped to spread the product out a little bit more. You can see better, people can move around better and look at what's on the table. They don't have to feel so like pressed up against each other. And in that case, you're kind of rushed to move on to the next thing because there's people behind you, there's people in front of you, there's people that need to get past. Like there's a lot going on. And because everybody is so up on top of each other, you really just don't have the space to kind of delve into the booths the way that you want to. So more space would be valuable to this expo. I would also like to see more hats though, especially if this is a pins and patches expo. What do you put the pins and patches on? Hats. Like fitteds is on the flyer, so I would love to see more fitteds, especially because You know, at this point in time, hats are sitting everywhere. So there's definitely people out there who are cleaning out their collections. There's people doing story sales. There's all types of stuff happening right now in the community of people getting rid of the old and bringing in the new. And all of that old could definitely be some people's grails. So I would love to see more hats, more booths that are actually selling fitted hats. Was it worth my $12? I would say, yeah, it was nice to put, you know, some names to some faces. It was a very chill community vibe, and I walked away with multiple things. I got some shirts, I got some pins. You know, I made a couple purchases that I'm very happy with that y'all will see very soon, but it was worth my $12 for sure. That wraps up episode 2 of On Foot and Outside. If you haven't already seen episode 1 where I took y'all to Comic-Con, make sure you go check that out. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love. I would really appreciate it, and I will check y'all out in the next one.